Welcome to Roughing It with Ruth, the channel where everything is a bit rough around the edges. In this video, I want to quickly go over my tips for hiking in the heat. I mostly hike in South Africa, so heat is pretty much a constant issue where I hike in South Africa. And this year we are going to be doing the Fish River Canyon in Namibia for the second time. So we've been trying to do a little bit more training in the heat. And there are quite a lot of important things to keep in mind if you are going hiking in the heat, because it is dangerous and you can really get yourself into trouble if you don't prepare properly. The first most important one is to make sure that you have enough water with you. Take more water than you think you will need. Take enough water so that you can share with other people. Take enough water so that if the extra water points that you're planning on filling up along your hike are dry, you will still be okay. Water is definitely the number one most important thing in the heat. And then what goes along with water is also electrolytes. It doesn't help to just drink water and not eat anything or take any kind of drink supplement, because you are just diluting and flushing out your electrolytes because you're sweating so much. So find some kind of drink mix that you like to add to your water, or make sure that you have some salty snacks that you can eat, or some kind of energy gel that has lots of electrolytes added to it, because you are definitely going to need those sorts of things in the heat. Then, of course, definitely make sure that you know what the symptoms are of heat stroke and heat exhaustion. I do recommend that what everyone should do is actually go and do a wilderness first aid course, so that you are very clued up about things like heat stroke and heat exhaustion and what you can do to deal with them if you do start suffering from them, or if someone in your group starts suffering from them. Something that you can definitely do if you are hiking in a warmer climate is to just try to avoid the worst heat. So hike really early in the morning or late in the afternoon. Right now it is 5:20 in the afternoon, and it is much cooler than it was at 12 p.m. here. And then if you are forced to hike when it is really hot, try to keep yourself cool by doing things like wearing lightweight wicking synthetic sports material clothing. And if you do have some extra water, you can consider doing things like wetting your hair, wetting your cap, wetting a buff around your neck, or wetting your entire t-shirt, because evaporative cooling is actually really good at keeping your body temperature down. And then try not to hike too fast in the heat, especially if you're just starting out hiking in the heat, or if you're going from a cooler climate into a warmer climate and you don't have a lot of experience hiking in the heat. Definitely try to hike a little bit slower and take more frequent breaks. Make sure that you know your route really well, and you know where there should be shade and there should be water, and that you know where there are bailout points and shortcuts back to the beginning. Something that I have mentioned in, I want to say like at least 90% of my videos, is wearing a hat and sunblock for sun protection. It is very tempting in warmer temperatures to wear short sleeve t-shirts and shorts to try and keep cooler. But if you are going to do that, make sure that you have adequate sunblock on and that you take some more with you so you can reapply as you sweat it off. And try wearing a hat as well. You can try a wide brim hat. I do find wide brim hats a little bit annoying in the wind because they tend to flap around a lot. So if you are like me and the wide brim hat is annoying, at least wear a peak cap and then apply sunscreen on your ears and your neck and shoulders. I have had several issues with skin cancer that I've had to have cut out. So don't be like me when I was a kid. Make sure that you put on that sunscreen and wear a hat. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like to see more from me, then you can click on my channel name to see videos that I've made in the past, or you can subscribe to my channel to see videos that I'm going to make in the future.